Very nice. But many, many kisses. Pepper that sun with kisses. Yes, sir.
Miss Mulgrew, being the third captain and a lady, did you have any influences from Shatner or Stewart in developing your own character?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean really by that? Wait, what do you mean?
Did you take anything from them being a captain into you becoming your own captain?
Such as what?
Dealing with people, crisis situations, your leadership role, how you handled everything. Did you take anything from how they did it?
No. Yes, ma'am.
You talked a little bit about how you were very prepared and did your best to always be prepared.
Yeah.
And during the run of the show, whether it was part of your personal or part of your professional life, what did you unexpectedly find you were least prepared for, and how did you handle that?
Wonderful question. Wonderful question. Are you a scientist? A doctor?
No.
Oh.
I fix computers.
Oh, well, it's the same thing, right? I'll tell you what's diabolical. Everybody's going to go, she can't be serious about this, but I am serious about it. Exhaustion when you're a woman. It's different from exhaustion when you're a man. I know this. I've studied men. Not enough, never enough. Men are built. They are anatomically built to stand up. That's why they do so well in battle. That's why they do so well in sports. They're built to withstand that. The gravity is with them, all that. We are built to produce, reproduce, right? Lying down. And nursing, lying down or sitting. The body of the female it's hard after 16, 17, 18 hours in 4-inch heels. With no breaks. No breaks. So the challenge was, can I pull this off without letting the camera know that I'm depleted? Because the mark always of a great leader is to never show that. Never let him see you sweat. Never let him see you tired. But for Kate Mulgrew, that was ongoing. And don't forget, when you have 2 young boys, my kids were young. I didn't come home to a quiet house, right? And the weekends were uproarious. This is a constant thing. So I think always trying to find the energy. Praying to God for the energy. So I would say that. But what a wonderful question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. You're still my favorite Starfleet captain because since you're the first woman, I've never seen that. It's very progressive. But here's a real geek question for you. And with all
I'm backing up? What is it?
All the Star Treks, the original Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, and yours, on a away mission with all your very, very smart officers. How come none of them thought to wear body armor when going down to a dangerous planet?
I don't know, it's been bothering me for years.
You see it too, you see it too.
Absolutely. I absolutely see it, but I let them go.
I mean, they get shot at.
I understand, I'm with you. There's just no explanation for it, but they had to go. Thank you. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Great. I just wanted to say that out of all the Star Trek episodes, from beginning to end, the scripts on your show were the tightest. And even to the end game, which it kind of wrapped everything up. How did it feel to play yourself as young and old?
You have no idea. I loved that. Of course, you have to understand, my heart was in my throat. This was the end. So my determination was to distance myself from the absolute sort of breathless emotional aspect of saying goodbye to 7 years of my life, and to focus on what this relationship would have been like between Captain and Admiral. and to focus on the Admiral's decision in the end, apropos of your question earlier, Madam, regarding Catholicism and suicide. Her very deliberate decision to commit suicide for the better of the ship and for the future of the ship. So I found every day to be strangely, profoundly moving, and at the same time, the best work I felt that I had ever done on the show. So I was deeply gratified and also liberated. There was a buoyancy to it, maybe because I was leaving, but I think there was something so remarkable about playing Admiral Janeway that felt almost as authentic as Captain Janeway to me. Can you grasp that? But I guess that's what the essence of Endgame is, right? Thank you. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to say that it's awesome for you to be here and for me to meet you in person. And I just have a question for you, one question. When we leave Star Trek Voyager, it was, you know, Captain Janeway coming back to Earth. And I heard on some of the DVD special features that they originally planned for Voyager not to make it back to Earth. And I was wondering, how would that have exactly played out? And do you think that you would have been happy with that sort of ending?
It's interesting. I thought about it. I think I might have been happy with that sort of ending. But then you see, that doesn't leave it open for the future. So I think they're weighing movies, they're looking at the whole thing. You know, that's what Paramount is looking at. So I think finally it was that decision. I don't think I would have minded disappearing. I think there's something strangely right about that when we talk about pioneering space. You know, it's the tip of the iceberg, and we're going to lose many more than we will save in this next effort to go forward, which our wonderful president is ensuring. You know that, don't you? NASA's going to have a new life. Obama is an absolute geek, and he makes no bones about it, and he wants space exploration opened wide up again. So I don't know. I think either or. I'm satisfied with the way we went out, but I would have been equally satisfied the other way. Does that answer your question? Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
I just want to say it's an honor to be able to speak to you. I'm a big fan of Voyager, and I think the way you portray Janeway really represents what Starfleet's all about, and I can't see anyone else that's more perfect to be in the captain's chair. My question is, what was your most memorable experience working on Voyager, and if ever given the chance, would you ever come back and do anything with Star Trek?
Oh, of course I would come back and do it. I'd love to do it. Love to do a movie. Love to. You know, when you love a character and you fall in love, more importantly, when you fall in love with a character, which was my experience with Janeway. At first I sort of, you resist that character because you know that she's big, very, very big. So there's resistance, and there's even a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of hostility. And then slowly, but surely, over 7 years, you fall deeply in love. You are loath to say goodbye. It's almost impossible. Impossibly difficult to say goodbye. So whereas, and somebody else brought this up a few minutes ago, some of the others may have been happy, I think of her, I remember her with a great poignancy. There's a hole. So my memory would be that feeling of slipping into that suit every morning at 5 o'clock, 5:30, and feeling like it was my second skin, and striding to that sound stage with her stride, no longer mine, and greeting my crew with her love and equanimity, not Mulgrew's. And that complete switch was delicious to me, and I'll miss it until I die. That's a great thing to have somebody for 7 years who you love so much, who was your character, right? Do you understand? This is an artist's thing. But thank you. Very nice question. Thank you.